So many people have asked me how I actually find clients, or how you find your first clients as a designer, or how you make this a full-time job. I have a whole bunch of tips and kind of advice to give you guys. If you're an artist, I would write these things down so when the video is done, you can kind of go back and implement them into your business. Number one, a majority of you guys on social media are branding your guys' self as a logo or a symbol when you should be doing it as yourself. I know most of you guys, or some of you guys, may not be comfortable branding with your personal face or whatever, but some of you guys have to kind of take that step if you want to be successful. You can definitely brand yourself and be successful when you're branding yourself as a logo, but it's much easier to brand yourself as a physical face. When a client is on social media and they're looking to find a graphics designer, they're much rather going to trust someone that has a picture of their face or a personal brand rather than a symbol or a logo as their avatar. A few reasons why you should brand yourself as your physical face. For one, it's much easier to scale yourself. For two, you build social trust much quicker because people trust people. People don't really trust logos sometimes. It also makes the client know that you're a little bit more serious about what you're doing because you're willing to put your face out there. Like, you're kind of like your reputation. You're putting your face out there rather than just putting a logo and hiding behind the logo, pretty much. Advice number two is pretty self-explanatory. If you're a graphic designer looking for clients, definitely make a Twitch, a Twitter, Instagram, a YouTube. Create content, post almost a few times a day. Don't post twice a week. You have to build that social trust and let people know that you're taking it as serious as you can. For one, when you're tweeting and you're actually putting content out on social media, you build a lot of impressions. The more people see your stuff, that's more opportunity that you could get people to message you. If you're not gonna create custom content, the least you could do is when you post your work that you've done on Twitter, go and post it on Instagram as well. That's like twice the amount of people that could see your work. That's 200 people could see your work. At least one person's gonna message you, might be interested in your work. They might not buy from you, but now they know your name. Say for example that you post a streaming package on Twitter that you did for a client. Go to Instagram, post the exact same thing. You just gained twice the amount of impressions. Even if people don't message you or follow you or even like the picture, now they see your work, and if you keep posting that content, it's gonna catch their eye eventually. Now they know you're a designer, you do Twitch stuff. Now they have a friend that's looking for Twitch stuff and they'll recommend them to you. Tip number three would be build your portfolio professionally. There's a whole bunch of websites you can use like Behance, Carbon Made. You can build your own personal website. I would highly suggest building an actual portfolio so when clients do come to you and they ask you for your previous work, you don't just tell them, just look at my social media, you can find it. Because for one, that's fucking rude. Two, it's so much more easier to have all the clients just go to a direct link and see all your work right there. In another video, I'm gonna go more in depth on how to actually structure your portfolio professionally so it looks clean and kind of has your best of the best work. Because you don't want to have too much work on your portfolio. You kind of want to have your latest and best designs. I would also go ask friends or ask family, like, hey, out of these 5 Twitter banners, pick 3 that are the best. Do that for one family member, go to a friend, do that, so you don't just get it, because it's not about you at the end of the day, it's about what other people think of your work. So put what other people think is your best work in your portfolio. Tip number 4 is so self-explanatory. You need to be professional when you're talking to clients. Do not, if you see someone on Twitter or Instagram and they're like, hey, I need a graphics designer, don't message them saying, you need graphics artist, question mark. Introduce yourself to them, link them your portfolio, let them know what you specialize in, stuff like that. There's gonna be, when people tweet on Twitter they need a graphics designer, there's gonna be a whole bunch of artists going to their DMs, and they see an artist, like for example, if you go to them and you say, hi, comma, need graphics, question mark, they're probably not even gonna open your message, to be honest. Tip number 5, when you are starting to get clients and you're taking in payments, please do PayPal invoice. It's the safest. You can write your terms and conditions. You can write notes and stuff like that. It's the safest way. It offers buyer and seller protection, so you're not gonna finish this client's project and you're gonna get a refund or a dispute case a month down the road after you've already finished it. It's super simple to set up the PayPal invoices. There's probably videos on YouTube. I don't have any on my channel personally, but there's definitely videos on YouTube on how to set up PayPal invoices. Tip number 6 would be create a client price list. Make the client's life easier. If someone comes in contact with you and they're asking for your Twitch package prices, instead of listing them your 6 different packages you offer all in text and having the client read through every single thing, it's gonna be super unorganized. That's probably gonna look super unprofessional. Create one image with your Twitch packages, your Twitter packages, your logo bundles, or whatever you guys have going on with just one image. So whenever you do get in contact, you can send them the image. It's super organized, it's super professional. It's gonna make them feel a lot more comfortable when they come in contact with you. Tip number 7 would be reaching out to people. So for example, if you specialize in Twitch projects, go to Twitch, go to the bottom of the page where there's a couple streamers where it's like 5 or 10 viewers, and message them on their social medias and say, hey, if you need to make your channel a little bit more unique, I'm specialized in Twitch projects, let them know what you specialize in, link them your portfolio, and they'll probably get back to you by the time they're done streaming. The thing about this method is you're gonna get like 20 or 30 no's before you even get one maybe. So if you genuinely wanna make graphic design your full-time job, you're gonna have to put in the effort. It's gonna suck, you're gonna get a bunch of no's, you're gonna feel super bad, you're gonna feel like you're the worst designer ever. You really just gotta be consistent. Do this every single day, do it before you go to bed, and you'll wake up and you might have a few messages saying, hey, yeah, I'm actually kind of curious, what are your prices? And that's when you link them your streaming package's image. It's convenient. Do it. Tip number 8 would be offering unique benefits for your projects or for your clients. For example, for myself, I offer unlimited revisions during the process, which means instead of charging a client money every single time they want something changed, I do it for free until they're fully happy. That type of stuff goes a super long way. It makes the client feel more comfortable when they're purchasing work from you. It builds more social trust. The one thing you're trying to do when you're on social media is, since it's internet to face, it's not like you're face to face, it's screen to screen. You want to make sure that you look as trustworthy as possible. That's the first impression, like your Twitter banner, how you brand yourself. That's why I'm saying branding yourself as a physical human face is so important. Tip number 9 would be for people that are kind of starting off graphic design, but you can also do this if you have free time as well. Create projects for high following people. For example, you could do like the top Twitch streamers, like create a streaming package for the top Twitch streamer, or create a Twitter banner for a top esports player. They might not use it, they might not even acknowledge it, but you're still putting it out there, and if they do see it, it's gonna change your brand. And don't think your work getting recognized by Summit is gonna change your entire brand for the rest of your life. Once you do that, you have to take that momentum and keep moving forward with it and keep topping yourself and doing better and better and better. Tip number 10 is going to be create a variety of projects. Don't just do Twitter banners, and when people go to your portfolio, they just see 115 Twitter banners. If you want to do Twitter banners, then do your Twitter banners, but incorporate the styles that you take from those banners and move it onto a streaming screen or webcam overlays or announcements for esports teams, or just do stuff that's not in the same category. So when clients are looking at your portfolio, they're not just going to see 57 offline screens. They're going to see a whole bunch of work that you can do, so they know your style when it comes to certain projects. The last and final tip number 11, is creating YouTube and Twitch content. A lot of you guys aren't going to be as comfortable with this one because you kind of have to put your face out there and your brand out there. You can live stream client projects on your Twitch channel, or if you want to do YouTube, you can make tutorials on how to create that project you did and kind of show your own style. The thing about this one is I wouldn't get too carried away with it, because you don't want to get too caught up in just creating content and live streaming, and then you're kind of forgetting about taking care of your actual projects and taking care of your clients and making sure they're okay. That's all of the tips that I had for you guys today. Hopefully you guys took some notes. I'm telling you, if you guys actually implement those tips, you're definitely going to see some progress. I'm a full-time designer. If you have any questions whatsoever, down in the description, my Instagram, my Twitter, my email, you guys can just leave a comment down in the comment section below if you have any questions or anything I didn't cover. I wish you guys the best of luck on getting your first few clients. It's super exciting when you're getting into graphics. Just take it slow. Just play the long game. You're not in a rush for anything. Hopefully you guys gained a lot of value from this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like button, subscribe. I'm gonna have a whole bunch more content on how to get even more clients maybe, or how to set up your portfolio, or how to do different styles. So if you're looking forward to that, hit the subscribe button. I live stream on Twitch every single night around 9 p.m. Central Time. Twitch is down in the description, as well as my own social media. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.